experience. Curtains we guarantee it. I get the calms, period. Covered in ice, Siberia. I'm at the top of the pyramid. Bitch, I'm a star, I'm serious. We gonna play serious.
All right, what's up guys? Hope all is well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day. Welcome back. We're back at it with another YouTube video, Sandhu Shredz Episode 4. We are gonna be training legs, so a little excited for that. I got the brown Vans for the leg day, so it's gonna be a good leg day. Right now, currently in my cut, I'm at about 188, so 188.3. The only change I've made to my cut is I've increased my overall steps. They used to be 12,000, now they're at 15,000. Rest days, training days, every day. We're gonna get after it and get that leg day in.
Gotta get my money right. I roll the dice. Speed, I roll like a...
It's going? Oh shit. Okay, so for the first exercise, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with calf raises on the leg press, just to add a little bit more variety to calf training. So I have the seated calf raise, the standing calf raise, and they just have calf raises on the leg press. So nothing crazy, just 3 sets, 12 to 15, just to add some variety to calf training other than the seated leg curl, the standing leg curl. Fuck it. Fucking I said one take and I fucked it up.
Number one, now it's time to start sneaking up. These were my niggas that say I ain't deep enough. Me, I've been talking for those that don't speak enough. Bitch, I'm a king, R.I.P. the King Ghidorah. Give out the limits, we taking our problems.
I know, I tried this. I thought I didn't want to fuck up the videography. I noticed it. No, I threw it on and I'm like, is he gonna cut the clip? And I was like, oh, fuck it. You know, gotta make it professional.
Like pollen. I rose above it like flowers that blossom. Air Force energy, black is the charm. Why niggas talking that cash shit? Knowing damn well niggas don't have shit. That's why niggas don't flash shit, cause niggas pulling up with me.
I gotta fake it like these influencers. I gotta do this on calf training. Get the fuck out of here, bro. It's calf training. Have you seen those videos? People are like going crazy, they're like shaking and they're like training arms. It's like, it's not that intense, bro. All right, so that's gonna be 3 sets for the leg press, the calf raises on the leg press. Also, one thing you probably noticed when I'm doing these calf raises is I'm really having a pause at the stretch position. So anywhere from like half a second to a second. Make sure you have a pause, right? You're not just bouncing the weight up and down, because you're gonna stimulate a lot more muscle growth and your calves will actually grow. So have a slight pause at the bottom or like the length position and you'll see a lot more progress. Okay, so second exercise, we got the adductor machine. Love this exercise. You always have to hit your adductors. Super lagging body part for a lot of people because they just simply don't hit it or they kind of skip it. For this, we're only doing 1 hard set, but we are gonna do like 2 to 3 warm-up sets, and then we're gonna move on to our 2 hard exercises for the leg day.
Money on the table. Ooh. We don't want relations, we don't want no conversations. Fuck around and change the world. Straight up. Damn, I'm with my main bitch.
Also, kind of off topic, but I have like this carb shake. I think it's called Carbolin. So it's just fast digesting carbs. I don't know the calories, I don't know the carbs, but I think it's around 40. I always have this before my pre-workouts just to kind of give me that extra boost in my gym performance, especially if you're in a cut. You want to prioritize majority of your carbs around your training, so before and after. That way your gym performance stay as high as possible throughout your cut. You can maintain the most amount of muscle mass and get fucking lean. Does that really make sense or no? Okay, 1 hard set done on the adductors. Now we're gonna be moving on to the hack squat. We're gonna be doing 1 set on the hack squat, and we are gonna have a reverse band on it this time. So if anyone has this and you guys are struggling how to put it on, just put it through here and just go like that. Nice and easy. Took me about like 2 weeks to figure it out. For this leg day, we're gonna be having some pauses at the bottom of the hole. So on the hack squat, we're gonna have a 2-second pause. And then also on the leg press, we're gonna have a 2-second pause as well. The reason we had a 2-second pause, just to add a little bit more variety in terms of our training. And then also a pause or messing with the tempo is always a really good way to have another way of like progressive overload. So you don't always have to add more weight. You can add maybe a 2-second negative, add a slight pause at the bottom, and that in itself is progression as well. For this, we are only doing 1 hard set, so 1 working set. Last week you got 2 plates and a 10 for 7 reps, and I don't really feel like going higher than 7 reps, so just added an extra 5. So hopefully we're gonna be looking to match that or get 6 reps at an absolute bare minimum. So always have your logbook, that way you know what to do in the gym and how you can progress. was actually a really good fucking set. We actually hit 9 reps. That was gonna barely get 6, so we hit 9. The good news is I got a PR. The bad news is I almost died and I have to beat this next week. Fuck. Bro, you know my fucking coach? Bro, this guy does 7 plates on this. 7 fucking plates. He does 7 plates, bro. He's on his IG. Shout out to AJ. I think this guy does 7 plates for like 5-6 reps, which is fucked. If you think you're good at something, there's someone else better than you. Always. Not saying that I thought I was good at this, but yeah, people are fucking crazy, bro. Also guys, another reason why I like having pauses in my training is because it keeps the form standardized, right? When you look at a lot of sets from a lot of people, when things start to get hard, they start to speed up the rep, right? So with a pause, if you're doing a 2-second pause at the bottom and you actually stay true to that, it's gonna be a very good representation of if you're actually able to hit a PR or if you just sped up the reps at the end, right? So add pauses to your training. You're gonna be able to standardize your form, your sets and your reps more. And actually see a true representation if you're getting stronger in the gym, if you're getting weaker, you're progressing or plateauing. Okay, so for our second actual hard movement, we're gonna be doing the leg press, the nebula leg press. We're gonna be doing 2 sets. Same thing, this is gonna have a 2-second pause at the bottom or in the stretch position as well. We're gonna do 1 set in the 4 to 7 rep range, and then another set in like the 8 to 10 rep range.
We with the shit, no talk when we finish it. Some say I'm ignorant, man, when we touch in September, I'm making my pilgrimage. Maybe I'm different, looked at you like you were special, you're not even built for this. Going fast in the crush, gang, so when it's up, niggas going nuts.
I feel like fucking Superman right now. Hit 1 good set and the whole mood changed, holy shit. I feel good, bro. Even though I said I felt like shit like 20 minutes ago. I would say one of the biggest things that helped me like in this cut is gonna be sleep, man. It's gonna be sleep. I think I'm down around 188. I'm down around like 18 pounds since I started this cut. And I'm still actually progressing in a lot of my training, which is fucking crazy because I'm eating like 1,600 calories on non-training days, 1,800 calories on training days. So sleep is super underrated, man. I think a lot of people, they train 6 days a week, but they sleep like 4 hours a day. Don't do that, you know, get your sleep in. And even if your sleep's limited because of work or personal responsibilities or whatever, just lower your training days. If you're getting less than 6 hours of sleep every single day, in my opinion, I don't think you should be training more than like 5 days, right? You need to prioritize your recovery and get stronger in the gym. You guys are probably wondering why the fuck I just put straps on to do the leg press. When you look at like this leg press, it's kind of, the way like the pad is, it's kind of arched like this. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Whenever I do this leg press, my butt always like scoots up. And it's really hard for me to like hold the handles because the handles are really weird, they're really wide. I always like just use straps. That way I stay locked in position. And also my coach uses straps, so he's fucking jacked. He did 7 plates on that, so whatever he's gonna do, I'm gonna do too.
Engine on run, thugging in the slum, thumbing through the hun, separate the ones. My daughter get the 5s, break bread, slide, lay up in the high. Room too expensive, motel 6, bitch quit tripping, niggas in feelings, wait, don't wait, forklift, lift the price, it gon' fix the traps up, bitch.
Another fucking PR, let's go. All right guys, also one thing with the leg press is the lower your hip mobility, or the worse your hip mobility actually, you want the seat to be lower. So when the seat's on the lowest setting, right, your hip's gonna be able to come up a lot further. So you're gonna be able to get a better stretch in your quads. But if your hip mobility and your ankle mobility is on point, then you could have the seat a lot higher, right? So for me, my hip mobility and ankle mobility is not the greatest. So I have it on like the second lowest setting, right? But if I wanted it even more, I'll do it on that, right? But for this day, I do want a little bit more glute in there, so that's why I have it a little bit higher, right? So if you're someone that's struggling with your depth on the leg press and the seats looks like this, just put the seat lower and you'll see a lot more depth and a lot more range of motion.
What you talking about? Might just do you, Gates. There it is. Dive pad, front pocket stuff. Money look like we been doing lunges. Raise up, hit the blunt, I'm doing crunches. Tattooed all over my stomach. Out in London, talking to big London. Stand up in their chest, okay?
So we hit 1 less rep compared to last week, but we added 10 more pounds. So I'll take that as a win. So 2 sets done. Now we're gonna move on to a split squat. Even though I only did like 3 hard sets, 3 hard sets, if you train them till failure or close to failure, is more than enough. So you don't always have to do 4 sets of 10 to 12. Focus on quality and not quantity. I had someone message me the other day and they were doing 5x5 on bench press, military press, and incline dumbbell. And then they had like another 6 exercises. It was 40 reps for 1 push day. So way too much volume. He was more focused on quantity, not quality. So have good hard sets where you're training anywhere from 1 to 2 RIR, and you're gonna see a lot more progress than doing fucking 30, 40 sets in the gym. That's why people have no respect on the Smith machine. For, I don't know, whatever, the 5th exercise or the 3rd exercise, we're gonna be doing a split squat on the Smith machine. The reason I like it more on the Smith machine is because when I'm like this, right, my foot's able to kind of hang off the back, right? And it's not kind of all the tensions on the front of my, I don't know, what is it, shin? Compared to this, when I'm on like a bench and my foot's flat, I just find it a little bit uncomfortable. Plus I have this fucking pussy pad on it, so it helps it a lot more. For this, we're just doing 1 hard set, anywhere from 6 to 10 reps, nothing too crazy. Can I say pussy pad? Is that allowed?
My niggas ride like a kiter. You think it's cheap with a keeper? You think it's cheap with a keeper? I ride with dough like it's legal. My niggas got with Osama. My niggas got with Osama. My niggas got with Osama.
I fucking hate the split squats. When you guys are training legs, make sure you have some sort of like lunge variation. I didn't used to have a lot of lunge variations in my leg days, but after starting with my coach since May, I've had lunge variations. So I had a walking lunge on the other day, and this day I have a split squat. And bro, the amount of difference I see in my legs is crazy. So make sure you have a lunge variation. You could have a rear foot elevated split squat like this. You could have a front foot elevated split squat, walking lunges, stationary lunges, or even a single leg press is a good variation as well. With this, when you're doing a unilateral exercise, what I would recommend is having about a 2-minute break in between each leg or each side. I didn't do that and I actually fucked up and gassed out on the second side. So make sure you have a break. Now we're gonna be moving on to the leg extension. We're gonna finish off the workout strong. Okay, so for the last exercise, we have 1 hard set on the leg extension, but that 1 set, we're gonna have a double rest pause. So what a rest pause is, very quickly, is once you hit failure, you're gonna keep the weight the exact same, and you're gonna take 15 to 20 second break, and then you're gonna do as many reps as possible again. So we're gonna hit failure with about 160 pounds, then we're gonna take a 10 to 15 second break, then we're gonna hit failure again with 150 pounds, and then we're gonna take another 10 to 15 second break, and then hit failure again. So 1 set, with a double rest pause, so we're hitting failure 3 times. Same amount of times as you would as just like a straight set. So it's always a good intensifier that I always like to throw in towards the end of my workouts.
Ain't no love for your niggas, no love for these bitches, no love in this game. Used to steal at the store, used to skip out of school, nigga, jump on the train. I go fuck on your hoe, nigga, fuck being broke, I got money on me.
That was a 1 hard set of leg extensions. Just to finish off, we're gonna do a cool little finisher, sissy squats. I always like to do 1 set of just bodyweight sissy squats till failure as much as I can. Especially after the leg extension, when you go from like that shortened position, where like the leg extension is overloading the short and the quad, and then you move on to like some bodyweight sissy squats, your leg pump is fucking crazy. It feels like your quads are about to explode. So we're gonna rip like, I don't know, 10 to 20, as many as I can, till failure, and that's gonna be the leg day. So we're gonna get into it.
I got money to make, I got ways to get paid. I get straight to that check, I was crazy depressed, I get money, I'm fresh. You didn't know I was stressed, you my nigga for life. My niggas ride like a kiter. You think it's cheap with a keeper?
Headphones literally died at the end of the video. So that's gonna be today's leg day. Sandhu Shredz episode 4, 188. We're still going strong with the cut. Slowly but surely hit 175 very, very soon. But I appreciate you guys staying, watching it if you guys made this far. But until next time, thanks.